Woohoo! How exciting!
Hello everyone, hope you guys enjoyed the quick new intro. This is my first time talking in English on YouTube, so I do really want to apologize in advance for my accent. Plus, I'm not a professional and I will probably explain things badly or wrongly. So if anyone knows stuff better than me, please leave a comment. 90% of you probably know that I love Call of Duty 4, so I decided to give it a shot and make a whole new series on Call of Duty 4's level editor, Radiant. This is the first episode on it and we will mostly cover theoretical stuff, so move this YouTube tab out while you play something else, or simply just kick back, relax and grab something to know important stuff. However, before starting, I need to make a quick disclaimer. This series will explain how to use Radiant only, and we will not cover how to make a Call of Duty map, how to code a Call of Duty map, how to compile a map, how to download mod tools, how to add custom stuff, and everything that's not related to Radiant itself. After said so, let's talk about mapping. Radiant is based on binary space partitioning, or BSP in short. It's a technique to recursively subdivide a space into two convex shapes. Although it seems powerful, BSP level editing adds one big limitation. The level will be only based on primitive shapes, such as blocks, wedges, cylinders, and spikes. You can clip, cut, and merge them. If you really need to add detail, you could add X models, but we will cover them in another episode. Those shapes are called brushes, and brushes are weird. They divide in two big categories, structural and detail brushes. You may ask why? Well, remember the BSP subdividing? They are used to control those splits. Multiple structural brushes together could create a lot of splits and slow down our compile time, but if we use detail brushes we can decrease those splits in our map. Detail brushes doesn't split the BSP at all. In fact, this is useful to save up some compile time. If you're thinking to build a map completely out of detail brushes, here's why you shouldn't do it. First of all, BSP splitting is useful. It helps with performance by disabling hidden split spot behind walls to render stuff fastly. Making them disappear and appear is handled by Call of Duty 4 itself, and by something called portals. Don't worry, we will cover them in another video. Radiant also has entities. Again, they divide in two categories. Point entities and brush entities. Point entities exist at one exact point in the world. Some examples are lights, spawns, and enemies. Brush entities depend on a brush created in Radiant for their physical presence. For example, a door, an elevator, and other large moving objects. Brush entities could also be triggers, which are invisible and uncollidable, but fire events where certain conditions are met. For example, the player walking inside one. Whew, that was a tough one. We finished the theoretical stuff, so you should stop doing whatever you are doing and restore the YouTube tab, please. I've got stuff to show you. Here we are on Radiant. If this is your first time looking at this screen, here's what you need to know about all of those icons and windows. This is the toolbar. It has important stuff to make brushes, entities, controlling textures, terrain patches, and etc. You will always need it, so give yourself some time to go through it and see what you can do. To see what a specific icon does, you can check the bottom part of your screen. This is the grid. You will need it to make, move, and rotate brushes, entities, and models. You can hold right-click to move it, tap right-click once to open your options menu, to place entities and do quick operations, left-click and drag to create a brush, and Ctrl+Tab to switch between top, side, and front views. You will probably destroy your Ctrl and Tab buttons. This is the viewport. You will use it to see your map before compiling it. To move the camera, you can hold right-click and drag your mouse. But wait, there's more. You can customize your way to move your camera by clicking on this little icon 3 times. Unselected means this, pressed once means this, and pressed twice means this. I really like the pressed once version, but I encourage you to try all of them. Or if you don't like to move with your mouse, you can use your arrow keys. To move up and down, you can hold Ctrl plus right click and drag your mouse around. As before, if you don't like to move with your mouse, you can use D or C. And finally, if you haven't selected the press twice version, you can use A and Z to move your view up and down with your keyboard. Last but not least, this is the console. It's a really important piece of Radiant, as you will use it to check for errors and to see what process is occurring at the moment. I suggest you to make some practice with everything first before diving into the actual mapping. In the next episode, we will cover how to use detail and structural brushes to make a simple room, and how to make and control brushes, create complex shapes, apply textures, and place some entities. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Please let me know what you think of it. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment and I will do my best to follow it or answer it. Thanks for your attention and see you in the next video.